based on the very first uh, sketchy month we've had, September technically, uh, on and off for a little bit. We took, you would say, a trial run. We don't have a full run yet. We are a unicorn company, and we could be at the billion in the UAE at that pace in less than 4 months, based on the initial phase. Not in a year, not in 10 years. So guaranteed unicorn, if not a super unicorn. Here's what happened. I recall my initial thoughts about some of the great inventions in passive, and some are hardware, not just a digital world. Uh, just about this time, 10 years ago, I know exactly where I was with my wife. She's been hanging with me for that long, and uh, we uh, we just got a flashback, and wow, it's been that long. Okay, so when we were thinking if we could give the ideas for somebody, because we don't want to be in the business, we just want to have an easy uh, ride and just market and be the sales people and let somebody deal with the hard work. But we have the great ideas. And fast forward 2018, we decided is nobody's going to do it the right way. We have to do it ourselves, or the potential is going to be wasted uh, for the market and potentially for humanity. We started to work. We laid out some phases. We thought 3, 4 years, 5 years, we'll do the digital marketing. Then we go to the web platform known as the ecosystem today. Uh, Thought after 5 years we'll start working on that. We need to generate the capital and form the team, the logistics, all of that. Within 10 years or so, we will start revealing some of those life changing inventions and disruptive ideas. Quickly, we started roughly the end of 2018, and we realized almost immediately that we are up to something much bigger and way faster than initially thought. So we started changing the game entirely, little by little, while still accepting the flood of our early adapters, known as founding members. And it just, it was a boom. Hard to slow it down uh, beyond our plan, in a good way, of course. So we pivoted the initial plan from a digital marketing platform to the entire ecosystem, or at least to have our own some of the tools. But little by little, we got more motivated, more confident that we can pull this off like all at once. And that's what we did. Here's what happened. Uh, on the downside, some of those initial individuals that came in, they didn't move their mindset alongside with us. They stayed where they wanted to be, or how they came in the beginning. And there are fewer from the crowd that we have now. But we constantly said you could walk away if you believe this is bigger than you thought and different. And we just didn't want to compromise the bigger dream for a few, I would say, uh,
Do stock trading at your fingertips. Open your free Demat account now.
Don't want to say mediocre, but average mindsets that they just think, let's play with it for a little bit and move on to the next thing. That's not how we operate, and that obviously started bringing some negative feedback and response when it should be taken as wow, we bought into something rather just average or maybe okay, promising, but now we're talking about a legacy, we're talking about life changing, we're talking about changing the course of humanity. Uh, it's hard to make everybody believe that way, so we respect their uh, insight anyway. We start getting attacked in the early stages. I would say the first year or so, and then everybody wanted to tell their stories and so forth. As we grew, uh, and we had an unprecedented growth, numbers, opening in different countries, etc. Who we attracted, it escalated on the other side that negative notion. Back then, we we had to revisit our initial thought, like, do we wait until we make everything, or just go back and give people what they want and compromise? That was a tough decision, to be honest with you, because, and I've talked to a few founding leaders, if you recall, maybe, uh, and I said, would you do it, or like, should we just give people what they want, open now, or stick to the dream and do that? I'm sure a couple of you remember now. Okay, and the advice was no, don't compromise, go all the way, and that's what we did. So we said, do it or die, all the way. Now on the new dream, on the bigger dream, on the upgraded dream, a dream. Okay. Now we understood that the attacks are going to continue, and that's what happened. Uh, but here's the good thing. Uh, we were growing so fast that no matter what they threw at us, nothing crushed us. I'm talking about the early stages, because we were moving faster than anybody. Like, what the is going? Okay, so we're moving, and kind of like astonishing everyone all across. And they didn't know that they need a bigger attack, a more well articulated game in order to make any severe impact to them passive. By the time they got it, this is way bigger. Now we need to play something bigger. We were already above the clouds, and now, boy, is it too late. So no matter what they try now, it's just I don't see the logic or the rationality in anyone that can slow down. So with that, some of it came a little bit delayed in a bad timing. Let's say in September, some of those attacks in August, September. But I think now it's all known. Okay, this is what you got. Now we're gonna solve it and move on. But obviously, that will set the record straight and for good once for all, because now it's impossible. You get it. It's just not possible. We're real. You either have to come on board or give up, or just apologize and pay for the damage you tried to cause. And that's where we are today. So we realized a few of the hits we got in September, they're just not fair, and we